Hi guys, here we are, Play Crazy install. Lovely big garden. Lady actually found us off YouTube as well, so hello. We find ourselves here with a single tower. This is for grandkids. So they've got loads of space here. Swimming pool over there as well. Used to be an old paddock or something. So we have ourselves standard, well not standalone, monkey bars, but without the swings, which is how we always try and do it. While there's the swings just get in the way. Again, stainless steel bars at the top, bolted through, concreted in at the bottom, support braces, CLS steps going up. Can't really get much stronger. That's going to be holding adults. I'm over 100 kilos. It holds me. We have cargo net. Each of these is held on with an egg. Anyone that's watching this has probably owned a Wiki, a Rebo, one of the little tatty sets. Essentially, you find that the whole net comes as one, and you wrap the rope around and then clip it onto the top. Basically, the rope goes through the rope, so as you go over time, the whole thing sags and it droops. I've got about 5 people messaging me at the minute asking me how to stop that from happening. That's not really a reply, to be honest. It's a kind of a don't buy those sets if you want something to last. That is, I think, 23mm poly hemp. So it goes up. Look at that sky. Goes up, log lap on the roof, which just gives a little bit of an angle. That's then held in with those big, you can see the bolts in the end, and that goes up 45 degrees. I think it's about 3.2, 3.3 high here. Picnic bench below, rock wall with resin blocks rather than plasticky ones, so they're actually going to be there. They do change colour slightly, but that means it just stay a lot harder, so you can climb up through the hole. Again, this is a 1.5 meter deck, which is why we have a picnic bench underneath. Anything less than 1.5 is just pointless. Like, your kids are going to be so small. I'll just put a toddler in the bottom. But this goes up from the front. We have a ladder which is made out of 2x4, and then we have the normal wavy 10-foot slide that sticks out about 2 meters 40, 260. I can measure that. Obviously it depends on ground level and stuff like that as well, but basically 1.5 floor, and then that goes up. So that's the tower. And then we've got a standalone swing unit, as you'll see as well. This is all 4x4 timber, all being pressure treated. At the tops of all these, make sure that if you're having a swing, you've got these decent braces that holds it and stops the top from flexing. What you'll find with Wiki is they don't have this. What you get is one bit of wood that sits in here and a bolt that goes up and into the top of the swing beam. That's meant to tension any movement. However, that bolt falls out, you lose your swing. I don't know how they get away with it, to be honest, but they do. So again, ours goes up into these brackets. I mean, they don't even use this size thickness wood, so they wouldn't be able to use the brackets really. But that is that. So there's 3 swings on here. You can, in theory, if you want to, upgrade these swings into rubber ones, and then we can either do it with a rope or a chain. The chain's more down the commercial route. The rope is nice as an upgrade, so you have a bigger, fatter, more heavy-duty swing. You still can then adjust it, but if that swing hits you on the head, it is a bit of a donk compared to these little plastic, like blow mouldy ones. That's that. Then there's a toddler seat on the end. All of these are fully adjustable, as I say, off the here, pull through, push one the other way, and then you can just clip on whatever accessories you want. Simply that easy. Our swings are normally over 2 meters high, so this is, I think, 215-ish, so it is slightly on the higher side, but they really want it for like long-term use. And as grandparents, obviously the kids aren't going to be using it half as much as they're going to for the average garden. And there is your tower. They're talking about trim trails, zip wires and wobbly bridges and other bits and pieces, so we'll see if that comes ahead. But this is the playset for the install today, and I hope you like it. This is installed for Play Crazy, so if you like it, www.playcrazy.co.uk. The joy with these sets is that they can go on slopes, lumps, mounds, bumps, wobbly bits. You can change this bottom bit for cabins. Every single leg that touches the ground is concreted. So if your garden is not 100% level, these holes get dug at slightly different levels, or the bottom of it is snitched off a little bit, and all of a sudden you put one long leg into one side, short leg into another, and you end up with a level playing frame. If you had a Dunster house on this garden, Wiki, Fat Moose, in all honesty, you're going to be struggling a little bit because it's slightly off, it's wobbly, it's undulating, the floor's rock hard, it's clay. So as you dig out some of it, you're going to take the top layer of the soil off, then it's going to start sinking at different rates. It's a perfect choice. Customer found us, she did her research, she's looked up on YouTube, she's done a research with other manufacturers, she's then come back and chose this. It speaks for itself, does what it needs to do. Thanks very much.